Hey guys, SuperHorrorBro Mike here, and in today's video we are playing Little Nightmares 2 Enhanced Edition. I don't know if you guys know this, but Little Nightmares 2 has just been enhanced and had a graphical overhaul to add ray tracing, to add extra lighting effects and shadow effects, and basically bring the game to life like never before. Now, I don't know how drastic some of these changes are going to be, but I thought I'd check it out on the channel today, sort of dip in, show you guys some of the new gameplay, and then if you guys want to see the rest of this played through in a new series, because I know we've already played through it twice on the channel. You know, we did the original release and then we did the first person mod. So I don't know if I'll do the whole game, but if you guys want me to, and this video does well, then maybe we will. Let's dive in though and see what this enhanced edition has in store for us. Okay, so first of all, I just want to go down to settings and see what we actually get with this sort of update. So we do get ray tracing, which we can have, it's on high at the moment, we can have it very high or ultra. I always have post-processing on low, by the way, because that's basically the film grain effect. I don't like the film grain effect and it looks really bad on YouTube, so I turn that off. But yeah, ray tracing, we could bump it up to very high. I'm not gonna go ultra, because I feel like it would buckle my PC. Let's jump into a new game, and here we go. It's been a while since I've played this game, so it's kind of nice to be back in the world of 6 and Mono. I'm hoping we get DLC for this at some point. And also, a weird thing I noticed with this enhanced edition is that we get the sort of logo for Supermassive Games at the start, who make all the Dark Pictures games and Until Dawn and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're handling the franchise now going forward. It's just something I picked up on. Anyway, here we go. We've got the sort of all-seeing eye on the door. Of course, we know where this is heading. And now we awake as Mono in the game, and it seems to have like an added depth of field to it already, like even more like depth of field than it used to. But let's just run through and see what this is like. So we're back in the forest. It's been a while, as I said, since I've played this. We've got the body down there, of course, with all the flies around it, sort of rotting away there. And so far, there's not like a massive difference, but I think the difference with this really comes in the form of sort of the lighting effects and reflections and stuff. And you can tell there's more like of a depth of field, as I said before now. It has got like an additional like cinematic look to it. This is of course as well a good chance for you guys to play it if you're playing it on console, because I'm playing it on PC where it already looked really good. Look at that bag of bodies. That's horrendous. That's probably one of the grossest sights in the game. But yeah, as I was saying guys, if you haven't played this yet and you're playing on console, like well next generation consoles, it's like the perfect time to pick it up because it will look substantially better on consoles now than it used to. Anyway, let's hop from the log down. We're making our way of course to the hunter's cabin where we're going to free 6. So I know this game pretty well at this point. I don't think that trap's going to get us unless we want it to. We're just going to jump it and keep going. Oh, we gotta run. We've got the giant log. No, go, 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 go. Quick. Ah! Nice. That was close. Let's take a breath, Mono. Woo. You've earned it. Now, there's a glitching remain hidden down here in a secret area, guys. So I don't know if it's going to have been collected because we started a new game, but I feel like it remembers even in new games. Yeah, it does. So there won't be any glitching remain here for us, but if you guys want to collect one, there is normally one here. And the glitching remains are of course the sort of, I don't know, like static remains of the children that were taken by Finman. The children that have died throughout this land. They leave behind a little glitching remain, and we can find those throughout the game to get the secret true ending to the game, which shows how Little Nightmares 1 ties into this game, which I won't spoil if you guys haven't seen it, because, you know, why spoil it, eh? Oh, there's a crow. That's quite creepy there. Okay, so we need to throw the shoe in here, I remember, because there's like a noose like a trap, a snare trap. So let's chuck the shoe in it. Nice, and there we go. Another one of the hunter's traps avoided. Because he's a tricky one, that hunter, you know? Okay, let's avoid these little... I'm going to call them bear traps, but they're not really bear traps because Mono's so tiny it would be a very small bear, wouldn't it? I think they're like rat traps. Let's grab one of these sticks. Nice. And we can use this stick to get rid of this trap. Boom. Nice. I feel sorry for him when he falls down there. There's also another glitching remain you can get, guys, if you go through here. This isn't like another little secret area. There's like a rat in a trap here, and then there's usually a little kid here like looking over it that you can collect. But obviously, we've already got him, so we're not going to be able to collect him in this video. Now, it looks like a very sort of normal area of leaves, but of course there are traps everywhere. There we go. Woo! That was a bit more vicious than I remembered it being. Oh, that didn't do anything. We've got to use the pine cone here to activate more traps. There you go. Got quite a few there with that one. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now, pick up another pine cone. Nice. Now we should be able to run across to here and climb away. Almost there at the hunter's cabin now. It feels like they've added like more, I don't know, like grass and stuff than used to be here, but I could be wrong there. They've definitely added more depth of field though. That's one thing I've noticed every step of the way. And the lighting does look a lot softer than it used to, a lot more natural, which is kind of nice, you know, it's a bit more atmospheric than it used to be. But I think we're really going to notice the difference when we see like stuff like the hunter with his flashlight and reflections in the water and stuff. Oh, spooky. Let's see what's in the fridge. Anything in there? Kind of looks a bit nasty, doesn't it? We can climb up it. I don't think we can do anything there. It's time to go and find 6. She should be downstairs. So let's go and find her. Sneak through this little gap. And down into the basement. And of course, if we go over here, look, we can see there is 6 playing with her little music box. So in order to get to 6, we're going to want to take this meat cleaver. Actually, no, we don't want the meat cleaver. The meat cleaver is no good, it'll break. I just remembered. We want to get the axe. It's all coming back to me. Because the axe ties into the ending of the game. It's quite clever. I forgot how much I enjoy this game. It is really fun to play. And chop. And this has probably been the most like successful game on my channel this year, I would say. Like, you guys really liked me playing this, so that's kind of why I'm checking it out again today. Here we go, though. We're meeting up with 6. She's cowering. Mono's like, hey, look, I just want to help. I'm here to help, not hinder you. I think it's really cute how they meet at the start, and you go through the game and form this kind of like bond between them. We won't talk about the ending. We don't need to reference that betrayal there. She's gone. Okay. So let's, you know, let's head up and let's see, I guess, what's changed as we move through the house and meet the hunter. Oh, the shadows look a lot better. Did you see the shadows on the ground there when she grabbed that? That's kind of impressive. They're like, okay, we're gonna help each other out here. Let's run over. Yeah, the shadows are definitely way better now. Because they actually stretch and stuff like they would if it was like real life, I guess. The shadows just move realistically around, which is, I don't think something that used to happen in this area. Unless I'm forgetting. Anyway, we've got to head up into the attic now, and we've got to see if we can Get 6 to help us with this little box. Come on, 6. Push it. Push it real good as the song goes. Okay, we can jump over now. If we pull this drawer out as well, I think we get to explore the gnome's attic. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do that later when I come back. Come on, 6. Help me over here. Nice. We need to get that key, of course, which is hanging above, well, with all those bodies. So we're gonna go this way, because we need to get the little crank handle first from this very creepy looking stuffed woman. One thing I have noticed, guys, if you look at the glass now, here, in the mirror, it actually reflects the environment. That's those ray traced reflections at play. I don't know if you can really see it in this video, but it's very subtle, but it does certainly show the environment. Yeah, look, as we run in front of a glass there, can you see that? Mono is actually reflected now in the mirror, which is really cool. So that is actually really good ray tracing. Wow, you can actually see him in the individual bits of glass. That's crazy. Okay, anyway, let's get on with this. That's another really nasty bit of a game. I always wonder who this woman is as well. Like, she's obviously some relation to the hunter, whether it was his wife or his mother or something. I like to think it was his mother, maybe, because then it would be like channeling those Psycho vibes, you know, that Alfred Hitchcock movie. And I feel like that's probably what they're inspired by. Sorry, 6, that almost hit you straight on the head there. Right, let's run over here. Oh, there we go. Now, we need to jump for this key. Yes. Beautiful work. Good job, 6. Now we can head on. Oh, there's the gnome. He's running off. The question is, do we do the gnome DLC? I feel like we don't need to do that in this video. You guys have seen that before. I'm just gonna head on. I'm not gonna do the gnome attic DLC. It's like very short anyway. So I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna go and meet the hunter next. And here we go, we're outside now. Now there's a secret in here as well, guys. If you wanna see like another glitching remain, you won't be able to see it in this video because I've collected it already. But we can open this, and normally there would be a glitching remain on the toilet seat there. I've also just noticed all the particle effects. Can you see that, guys? It almost looks like snow, but it's not. I think it's just like ash or something blowing through the air here. But it looks really impressive the way it's like swirling around now. One of the things they did say they updated in this version of the game was particles and stuff. It's kind of cool that you notice that. I definitely have noticed the shadows being improved and more and moving more realistically, and I've definitely noticed the reflection work as well. So it is subtle changes to everything, but it does help bring the game to life like never before, which is really, really cool to see. Now it's time to meet the hunter. Not that I particularly want to. While I do think the hunter's a really cool and underused enemy in this game, he also really freaks me out. 6, are you gonna hold my hand? That's better. Now let's sneak. We have to be very careful here. Wow. The lighting is definitely a lot better here, as are, again, the particle effects. You can see as he's like pulling out that stuffing from the enemy, it now like swirls around in the air. That looks really cool. Push. Push, 6. We've got to get out of here. Oh, that's so gross. He slides down all the guts. Oh my god. Here he comes with his shotgun and his lamp. Hide behind here, 6. Okay, now go again. Again. Run. That's it, get behind here. Boom. Oh, that was close. Now behind this one. Keep going. 6, quick. Get under, get under. Okay. We should be okay. I think we made it. Yeah, look, the light from his lamp looks way better than it used to. Now 6, I want you to take my hand. Yeah, that's good. You took it. I let go of it. I apologize. We're gonna sneak across here. We're gonna go through the grass. We're gonna be very Metal Gear Solid-like. Very Splinter Cell. Stealth is key. stupid bird. It's all good. Let's just sneak. Okay, this is actually kind of tense. I forgot how intense this section is. Alright, we're gonna wait. One more time. When he shines the light this way and starts shining it back, we're gonna go. Six, go. Nice. We made it. That was actually intense. Take my hand, 6. Oh, go this way, go this way, go this way. Ooh, okay, that was very close. Come on, 6. Take me by the hand, and I will lead you to safety. I was about to start singing then, but I don't know why, so I stopped myself. That was quite intense though, guys. Very, very close. We just escaped the grasp of the hunter, of course. And now we're gonna head on and try and get the heck out of this place. We need to get to the Pale City, of course, to continue our adventure. Come on, 6. Get out of there, that's it. Always hold hands with 6. Even though we know what she's gonna do to us. Okay, we've got to give her a bit of a runway here. Give her a bit of a run up. You can do it, 6. We believe in you. Nice, she made it, okay. Now it's my turn. Come on, 6. You gonna help me out? That's right. Now I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna need a long run. Yeah. Yes. Now that is teamwork. I think we can all agree that that is teamwork. I think you can get the final glitching remain here, guys, if you head up to that cage and make it drop. We're not going to do that because there's no need. We've already got the hat that's inside there and that glitching remain. But just to let you guys know, if you want to get that, that's where you get it. Right, now we need to sneak again because we've got the hunter back. That's nuts. All right. 6. No, why did you run off? Ah! Alright. We're gonna wait. Now we're gonna go. We've gotta use all our ninja skills here. Man, that's nuts. Right. Run. Oh! Wow, that looks cool when the light comes through the boards. Okay, run. Run. Go, 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 go. Oh, so close. Jump out the window. Quick. Nice. That's so gross. Okay, we need to sneak under here. That guy is savage. The lighting looks a lot better during this sequence, I'll say that much. I'm just trying to like call out like, you know, things I notice as this is an enhanced edition. You know, when I see something looks better, I want to kind of mention it, so that's why I'm doing that, guys. Let's go 6. Yeah, you can see really faintly, can't you? Like, they actually reflect in the water now, which they didn't before. That's really cool. Oh no, go back, go back. Wow, that was close. Look, 6 just goes for it. She doesn't care that he just shot like shotgun at us and he knows where we are. Let's duck down. Can we make it? It's a long trek. Can we do this? Yes, we did it. Alright, is he gonna leave us alone now? That'd be too much to ask, wouldn't it, for him to leave us alone? Alright, 6, what we need to do now is team up and we need to push this log over. So let's do that, right? Okay, get ready to duck behind it. That was close. Okay, okay, okay. Go, go. Man, this is intense. I forgot how tense this sequence was. It's alright, you haven't got us. You don't even know where we are, guy. These crows are kind of not helping our case, though. They're pretty much giving away exactly where we are. Come on, 6. Take my hand. Let's go. We're almost there. We're almost to the shoreline. Now, I need you to run with me. Hide behind this. 6 was just standing out in the open. She didn't care. Now let's go to the door. Come on. In we go. Nice, we made it. Okay, close that up. Right, I'm gonna get the shotgun. Here we go. Come on, 6. Give me a hand here. It's time to take this guy down a peg or two. Ooh. There we go. We gave him a case of his own medicine. Or a taste of his own medicine, I should say. Not a case. He doesn't need a case of medicine. He just needs, you know, a little taste, a little sample of it. And that's what he got there, pretty much. I mean, who knows if he's dead? We can come to our own assumptions. I kind of generally would say, you know, you shoot somebody with a shotgun through a door or not, you know, they're going to be pretty dead afterwards. But I guess, you know, if you want to believe that that hunter survived and that he's going to show up in a Little Nightmares 3 perhaps, then sure. Give me a hand, 6. And here we go. Oh yeah, look, we actually got reflections on the water now for 6 and Mono, as you can see there, guys. Kind of faint, but it just adds a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of, you know, more realism to the game, I suppose. We're now making our way across, of course, the great sort of, I don't know if it's like an estuary or like, I don't know, the mouth of a river, but we're basically going between that little island and the Pale City where most of the rest of the game takes place in. I do kind of wish sometimes that we got a little bit more of a hunter. You know, maybe like another like chase sequence with him or just another set piece with him, but that's all we get from the hunter, unfortunately. Maybe if a DLC comes out, we'll see a bit more of him though. Anyway, we've got now, of course, 6 and Mono taking this journey together, and you can see at the moment, 6 is very much reserved. She doesn't really want to speak to Mono, and she's sort of contemplating all the sort of horrible things that have happened to her, I suppose. And Mono's also thinking about something, which I suppose all will be revealed in due time there. This sequence is really cool as well with how it, I guess, gently takes us into the mouth of madness, which is of course the Pale City, and in a minute we'll see it all bending before us. I feel like this is one of the more evocative sequences in the game, maybe. Really gets that sort of creep factor going. And just look at the scale of this place. That's crazy. They're all just bending. Again, you can see the water's now like really reflective, which it wasn't before. And we're approaching the shoreline, which is where we're going to continue our adventure into the school, of course. And here we are on the shore. Yeah, you can really see the reflection work there when they arrive on the shore. 6, why are you not following me? Come on, take my hand. Now, there would actually be a glitching remain over by the chair there, guys, in the background. So if you were playing this for the first time and you wanted to collect that, that's where you'd go for that little secret. As for me, I've already got it, so we're going to head on inside to the Pale City and see where this adventure takes us next. Look at this. Very creepy. The Thin Man's suit. I always wonder why that is hanging out of that particular TV. That might make something that's worth a theory video someday, you know? Because knowing what we know about Thin Man now and, you know, his sort of cycle, I suppose, does make you wonder, doesn't it? Like why that would be there. Maybe it doesn't even belong to him, but it just looks like his kind of clothing, right? think we'll get to the schoolhouse before we end this video. I just kind of want to see what the start of the schoolhouse looks like and stuff. Maybe say hi to the teacher. Now, we're going to push this down. Because look, we've got 6 standing on that TV. This is going to be really fun. 6 is going to go on a little roller coaster ride. Whee! I'm surprised she doesn't fall off. I'm actually impressed. If that was me, I would just tip over, I think, when that happened. Fall about, 50 feet back to the ground and break my neck or something. But to 6, it's nothing. There you go, she's going to help us again. Thanks, 6. I'm surprised how far Mono can leap, as well. He's like a frog. He doesn't leap like a little person would. He leaps like a frog or something. Somebody who's been consumed, of course, by the signal tower after they've died. It's very creepy, isn't it? Like how the clothing is left behind after these people are consumed. That's why we see all the clothes everywhere. And now Mono, of course, being called to the signal of a TV. Thin Man is trying to get him to open the door and let him out of his prison. And of course we find out a terrible truth about Mono and his connection to Thin Man, which I won't spoil right now in case you guys haven't seen it. But it's pretty interesting. We've tuned into the TV. Through we go. Oh, it didn't quite work. Okay, let's try it again. Nice. That time it did. We're in that corridor now with that door. And it's interesting that there is actually a 6 on that door. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is actually there. There is a 6 on the door below the eye, faintly drawn on there. I've made a theory video, I'll link it at the end of this one, which explains the story of this game if you do want to catch up on that, guys. And you can see that 6 actually prevents Mono from reaching the door. She's always pulling him back because she knows something's not quite right there. So next we're going to head on to the school, so I guess thanks 6 for preventing us from reaching that room. It's also interesting that she coughs after reaching through the TV to grab us back out. Almost like perhaps the TV signal itself is sort of bonding with her a little bit or making her a little bit sick. Which I suppose it is in a way, because it's doing that to everyone. But I just do wonder if that's got something to do with how her personality changes throughout the game as well. You get a bit of theory talk in this video. So for those of you who stuck with this video, there you go, you got some little scoops. Anyway, we're at the school now. I do feel like maybe they've overdone the depth of field effect in this enhanced edition slightly. It seems a bit savage, I suppose if we run into the background though, it kind of comes into focus a bit more, yeah. So I suppose it's all just kind of enhancing that feel of doom and gloom a little bit. Anyway, there would normally be a glitching remain over there, guys, by this bike. And that is actually meant to be the soul of the school kid that dies here. And, that's one of the things that might be covered if they make a DLC. Because a model for that kid has been found in the game files, so it's possible that we actually get to experience the story of the, the school kid at this school. He was in the comics as well, of course. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you can watch my sort of read-through of the digital comic. But here we go, we're in the school again. In the enhanced edition of the game. It looks pretty much the same. I think a lot of this game will look the same, it's just as I said, subtle things here and there. Anyway, there is actually a room that we can run through to over here. We don't actually need to do this, but if we run through here, we get something to throw up the picture. Like this ball or something, so we'll pick that up. There you go, 6 has got one too. She goes, hey, don't just take a ball. I'm gonna have this building block we can play together. I don't know if either of them really want to play, to be fair. With our ball in hand, we can run back here now, and of course, chuck it at this picture and knock it down. Here we go. climb on through. A torture room. Very creepy, very weird. Wouldn't have it any other way for Little Nightmares though, of course. We're gonna meet with Bullies soon, of course, as well in the schoolhouse. That's better. I didn't get the rhythm down there. You have to do it at the same time as 6 so that they both fall through the trapdoor. Sometimes I wish we had the lighter like in the first game so that we could light our path at all times. Oh. That's for teacher, isn't it? Yeah, look. So creepy. Okay. We've got traps abound. There's gonna be traps all over this place. Because of course for Bullies, they like a good trap. So, 6, you're gonna take my hand. We're gonna run this way. Ooh. There we go, that was close. There's one of the Bullies. I would not be creeping through the school, I'd just be out. If I'd just seen that long neck thing in the shadows, and then these little kids setting traps, I'd be just like, you know what, I'll find a different way through. Hide. That's close. Wow. Are you okay back there, 6? I remember there's a trap here somewhere, I think, right? Yeah, there we go. Whenever you see a raised floorboard, just know that there's a trap and you want to avoid it. Ooh, duck. Get it? Hey 6, you want to duck? Here you go. She doesn't care. She's like, I'm not interested. Let's investigate the locker. Oh, I actually forgot that happens. Well, I knew it happened, I forgot it happens here. And 6 gets jumped, doesn't she? Yeah, I feel sorry for her. Man. Alright. Yeah, I remember this now, how it plays out. It's so long since I played this game. We've got to rescue 6 now, though. Let's sneak. We're gonna just brain this guy. Absolutely clock him. Ugh. There you go. Actually, here, I think we want to do that. Nice. It works like a charm. Killed by his own trap. Look, there's a little frog here as well that he's been dissecting. It's pretty grim. Now we're going to have the teacher's room, of course, which is definitely one of the creepiest segments of a game. Well, I think the whole level. I think actually for me the school, a lot of people find the doctor the creepiest, but I think for me the schoolhouse is definitely one of the creepiest sections with this teacher. When she turns around, we're gonna go and sneak behind a desk. That's it, let's go. Let's see if we can get past 2 desks. There we go, we're gonna wait here now. We have to hide directly behind the chairs so the teacher doesn't see us. She's not actually teaching them anything meaningful though, is she? She's just literally writing nonsense on the board. Can we make it to this room? Hopefully. Yes, we made it. Oh my god. Okay, that was really bad. That was really bad. That did not go how I wanted it to. But at least we're checkpointed in this room, so we can have another go at it. That was like a fail, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Now we gotta hide. Because we know, of course, that the teacher's gonna come in and say hello. Look at that. That's horrible. That is really freaky. Man. That's got to be one of the most nightmarish things ever to be seen in a game, right? We can get the key now and we can get out of here. Okay, good. This sequence is really tricky as well. We have to literally be like really careful. Look at that teacher, man. Okay. So, as she moves around the room, so will we. The students shouldn't bother us, because they've all got their heads down in their books. So we're just going to move around here. And sort of just watch what the teacher's doing. Okay, where is she? Man. Okay, go. 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 Oh my god, that was close. That was nuts. Okay, unlock this. The students were like running towards us, trying to get us. Oh man, this game really gets the blood pumping sometimes, you know? It really does. But we made it out, we're okay. Come here. Haha. Right, now check this out. Perfect. That's how you do that. Smash through this. There's a few like little interesting things to note in this room as well, guys. So like, of course, we've got the picture of the doctor there, which is really creepy. So it shows that they know the doctor, because I kind of theorized that like maybe the doctor is the person building these little pupils and putting the souls of the, you know, children into them. Because they're obviously like not normal children, right? And how do they function? It's got to be something to do with that doctor, hasn't it? And then of course also in here we've got loads of drawings of the eye. You can see that this kid has been in detention. He's got the dunce hat on and he's had to draw all these symbols. The eye symbol, the signal tower. Just showing again that the signal tower basically controls everything in this world. Oh, okay. I forgot that happened. Let's go. Let's hide. Run. Here's the teacher. She's having a little poke around. And off she goes. I am going to very carefully sneak. Now when we push this board down, the teacher is going to come up for us. I think we can actually just run straight across and get to the exit without having to hide again. Yes. Because when I first played this, I hid there, but you don't actually have to. So if you're speedrunning the game, there's a little tip. Not that you'd ever want to watch my playthrough as a guidance for a speedrun, but there we are. I could actually put a different hat on for the remainder of this video. Maybe I should. Let's have a look at our different hats. I'm actually missing 2 hats on the PC version. I've got all of these on my PlayStation one because I did that 100% like trophy run stream. I quite like this little hat, the little security guard hat. Bit of a FNAF reference in this video. Oh no, we better run. Ooh, very close, very close, very close. Man, this is nuts. Okay. We need to hide. We need to hide and keep our distance. Man, okay, let's go. Now we need to hide. There you go. She has a little look around. She's like, where is he? Not that smart for a teacher. You may have a long neck, but I've got a big brain. That's pretty bad. Okay, now we just gotta wait till she goes through that door over there. Here she comes. Nice. Okay, we've done it. Whew, that was close. We're now in the main hall. We've got a puzzle up here as well that we're gonna have to do. Up the stairs and around here. So this puzzle is like really morbid and weird. It's kind of like the chess puzzle, and there's, as you'll see, there's one kid just tied to one of the pawns in the middle of the board there, with his hat on, his little king hat on. So he's basically been tied to the king by the other children and tortured in some way by the look of it. The way to solve this puzzle is actually really simple when you know how, as all puzzles are, of course. But you want to go through here. I'm going to pop that on here. Grab this one. Chuck it down. And then we need to actually check out where these go. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, you can see where they go based on their proximity from the king on this diagram. So we want to get this one as well. That's apparently meant to be the headmaster as well, that character there that they've drawn on. And apparently originally this headmaster character was going to be an enemy in the game as well, but was sort of revised and taken out. I don't know why. Maybe they just figured there would be, you know, too many cooks, so to speak, in one level. But originally the headmaster was going to be a character in the game. I think it would have been kind of cool if they had left that in there, but you know, maybe it wouldn't have balanced the game, it would have slowed the pace down or something. Anyway, that's the puzzle done for you guys if you're wondering how to solve that. We've got to now jump on here, pull the light shade down, and we get access to this key, which is going to let us through the door on the bottom level of this area. Got another dog just taking a dump on the floor there. Don't know why they're so obsessed with drawing dogs defecating. It's kind of weird, you know? I will say as well, I haven't noticed as many differences in the school level as I did in the first level. It seems like a little bit more understated, you know? So it's hard for me to really comment on if this looks that much better than before. It seems like there's some reflections on the tiles here and the water, definitely. Now, if we move this out the way here, guys, I'm just going to show you the secrets in case you haven't seen them. There's actually a cool Easter egg through here. Not only will you get a glitching remain, but you get a little sneak peek at a character that doesn't appear in the game, the school cook, the school lunch lady. And I wonder, like, if they do a DLC, if it will show what happens to her. Like, maybe she actually is a character that attacks us or something, and we have to, like, take down. That would be really cool. So we're now in the school canteen, and we're gonna have to do battle with some of these little pesky school kids, unfortunately. That guy's just playing with a sausage on a plate. Bit weird. Don't think he's got all his marbles. But he's down now for the count. He won't be playing with any more sausages. We've got another one. Ooh, that was very close. Okay, one more, can we do it? Yes! And we knocked his head clean off. That was actually pretty impressive. So now we're going to switch heads, and we're going to, of course, put on the school kid's head. Really morbid and weird, but now we'll be able to actually blend in with the others, which is pretty awesome. And here they all are, of course, just really going for it. Look at this carnage. Food fights. That one's just crying in the corner there. Just shaking stuff up. That one's dancing in the food. Oh my god, okay. Don't push me, man. Look at that one riding the chair there like it's a horse. Right, here we go. He's trying to push the pot down in flatness. He didn't get us this time though. Let's keep going. There's playing in the hall as well. Look at that one, they're just absolutely maiming her. And then you can see the kids just skipping in the background there. Oh, pushing us about. We're almost out. We're almost out, guys, let's go. That was a close escape. And now we're in this weird sort of storeroom, and we need to get up in order to get I think we have to get a brain in this room to throw at that button. It's really gross and weird. But there we go. That is Little Nightmares for you all over, right? Gross and weird. We got the brain. Now we need to chuck it down. Ugh. That's really gross. I think we can take this hook all the way back down. Okay, I just missed the hook and landed face first on the ground, but I'm somehow okay. And here is the squidgy brain. It looks really gross. Look how it flops about. Ugh. I missed the button completely. Whoever's brain this was, I'm sorry. It's very disrespectful. Oh, we've got the teacher. Look, there's like a pickled foot up there as well. And she's literally got a jar of frogs. She loves this obsession with dissecting frogs. I guess it is a science lab, so it makes sense. You know, frogs I don't have a problem with because it's kind of what happens in schools. You dissect frogs, or at least you used to when I went to school. But like, not human body parts, right? That's where I draw the line. That's where it starts getting really weird. She's getting her knives and scalpels and all the rest of it ready. Okay, we gotta sneak across. Need to make it through her classroom once again. Okay guys, we had to restart there because for some reason I couldn't get through that door. It wouldn't let me push on through. We can see the teacher now though is putting real human organs into this mannequin model, which is just really, really horrendous. And I kind of wonder if this is in some way linked to how the doctor, you know, gets his mannequins like to come to life. If he does this sort of similar process and she's practicing it in the school to train other people, like to be future doctors, like who knows, right? Okay, we just need to wait, guys. We need to wait for the right moment to jump across now. Probably should wait until she turns back to the blackboard. She's coming over. No, she's got her back turned. I'm going. We're going. We made it. Good. Okay. Now we can get out of here. Sneak up here. Through the vents. I don't think she knows we're even in here. Sweet, we made it. Look at that spider web. Imagine the size of a spider compared to Mono. Must be absolutely huge. Luckily, we don't see any in this game. Do we take the hammer or not? Yay or nay with the hammer? I don't know. I'm gonna leave the hammer here. I'm gonna trigger the trap. Nice. Smash. Okay, we did it. Now we gotta do the next one. Nice. Right. So we've got past the first little wave of enemies. This was always the most annoying part in the entire game for me. Like, this sequence here took me first time maybe like 12 attempts. It was just really frustrating. I don't know how many goes it's gonna take me this time. We'll see. Okay, come here. That's one. And two. Okay. Things are going okay so far. Let's keep going. Now the final one will come out. Yes, we did it. I think that's all of them. I hate this sequence. Now slide to avoid that. Very nice. And we can now go back, get the hammer, and move on to, I think this is where 6 is actually. I think she's tied up in here, right? As I remember it. Yeah, look, they've got her. She's all tied up. Those bullies. All right, let's get them. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine, as I like to say. It's 1, 2. Nice. We're gonna save you 6. Hold on tight. There we go. That's 1, 2, and down you go. You okay? Hopefully she's okay, right? I think she is. I mean, she's gonna probably have a headache after that. at the very least. But apart from that, she's all good. There we go. It's a shame they couldn't have just, you know, been happy together, these two. Friends for life, you know. Come on, 6, we're gonna get out of here now. We're almost at the end. I'm gonna end this video, guys, after we get through the school section. And then it's really gonna depend on you guys if you wanna see more, because I feel like the changes that are in this enhanced edition are definitely there, but they're subtle. So it's really gonna depend on whether you guys wanna see a playthrough, really, with that in mind. It definitely looks nicer than it used to, but it only looks like subtly nicer on PC, and it's in certain areas, really. Oh, I remember this section. We need to, like, actually lift up the piano, don't we, and then drop it. There we are. Okay. Up we go. Ah! Okay. Come on, 6. That's it. And one more. Ah! That's quite the drop. That is quite the drop. 6, you're gonna need to help me up. This is gonna be absolute teamwork here because I need to get that key. So as you can see, she's digging inside that frog with a key. We need to get that key back. So 6 is gonna be the distraction. Now I'm gonna get this pipe, like this. We're gonna sneak over and clock her over the head with it. Boom. Nice work, 6. Thank you very much. I'll take the key covered in frog guts. And we'll lift up this gate and head on. I think we're very close to the end, actually, now. Very close to the end of this school sequence. Here we go. Now, we get to see a bit of 6's wrath here. This very creepy sequence. Six, no! I stopped her. I didn't want 6 to have to do that, so I took his life instead. It's time to face the teacher for the last time. There was one thing that I kind of wish we got to do with this teacher, and that was like, I kind of wish we got to actually defeat her, you know, like chop her head off in the vent or something, or strangle her in the vent. I think that would have been a much better sort of end to the teacher than what we got. It was probably my biggest disappointment of this game was like, yeah, it was like that we don't actually get to like a face-off with the teacher in the conventional sense. But I suppose with Little Nightmares, it's all about defying expectations a lot of the time, so we can't kill them all, right? Right, here you go, 6. I'm glad that I didn't accidentally drop that on your head, because that was very close. And here's the teacher. And we've got to get this and lower it so we can get across to that vent. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to sneak while she's playing the piano. Like this. Whenever she stops playing the piano, we have to stop moving. So now we have to be quiet, because she's got no sound in her ears to mask our sounds. Now we can actually start turning this crank and lowering that thing down for 6, that little walkway. That should just about do it, I think. Yeah. Now we have to be quiet. As soon as she starts playing the piano again, we're actually going to take this little seat here. We're going to move it across. And we're going to climb up those books. There we go. Nice work. Ooh, that was close. Now let's go. Okay. Almost out. Come on, 6. No, no, no. Okay, go. Go. Go! What are you doing? What are you doing? Push, 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 push. That's too close. Oh my god, this is the most freaky part of the entire game, I swear. Ah, look at her. She loves it. Oh my god. She looks really excited to be chasing us. Ah! So close. We're outside. Screw you, teacher, you don't get us today. That's right, you're gonna have to pull your head all the way back through those vents now, and you're gonna have to hope that they don't close on your neck. But we made it, guys. We're outside. It's been a long video, but we finally made it through the school. We're on the street, and there we go. I think I'm going to go slightly further. I'm just going to show you guys the point where Six gets her raincoat, because that's kind of like iconic, right? So we're now outside on the streets of the Pale City. As you can see, all the buildings bent inward. Really, really cool sight. Six, take my hand. It's very high up here. Can I take her hand on here? I don't think I can take her hand on here. Look at the scale, though, guys, of this game. It's so impressive. There's a reason why this is my favorite game this year so far. It's just, every time I play it, I'm in awe of it. And I just think it's so well crafted, put together. And I can only hope that, you know, with Tarzia not making future Little Nightmares games, that whoever does, be it Supermassive or whoever it is, does a really good job and manages to, I don't know, I guess manages to like evoke such emotions when you're playing it. We're gonna get some reflections in the puddles. There's kind of like a little bit of reflection work in the puddles, but not hugely. What about in here? This puddle's got reflections in it because I can see the boat reflecting in it. It's really little things, as I said. But you can see it, guys, as I threw the boat there, it now reflects on the surfaces. Like, if I throw it into this puddle, it should... Yeah, there you go, it reflects. That's just what ray tracing does. I always like this house as well. It kind of looks like a little face. But let's head on through here. And here we go, Six's raincoat. Time to wear that iconic raincoat, Six. There we go. You look good in it. You look like a badass in that raincoat. Little pictures of the gnomes around here as well, of course. Right, Six, should we proceed to the hospital? You gonna help me up? Here we go. It's through this little dress shop. Out back onto the streets, and here we come to the hospital. Should be just through here. There you go, Six. You're able to proceed with me to the hospital. I'm going to end it when we get to the hospital. That's like a good point in my mind to stop playing for this episode. Here we go. We're outside the hospital, guys. We can go through that little window over there. And once we're in there, we're into the next chapter. Okay guys, well that was part 1 of Little Nightmares 2 Enhanced Edition. Now I will continue this if you want me to. It depends how many people watch, how many people really want me to continue this series, because as I said, there's already a full playthrough of this game up on my channel, both in regular mode and first person mode, which is like a mod we unlocked for the game. You know, as the details are fairly subtle with this enhancement, I will leave it to you guys to decide if you want more, and maybe I'll put up another video in a few days if you would like to see the second half of the game there. So far from what I've seen of this game, it is impressive. The reflection work, shadows, lighting, and particle effects all look a lot better than they used to. Aside from that, on PC at least, the game looks pretty similar to how it originally looked. So it's not a drastic enhancement, but it is definitely nice for people playing on consoles who perhaps have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X and want to see the game really looking at its best on console at 60 frames per second with all the bells and whistles. 4K support, of course, as well, which wasn't on console before. But with that said guys, thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed a revisit to Little Nightmares 2. If you did, remember to leave me a like down below, comment, and of course subscribe for more videos just like this one. And I will see you all on the next one.